What's up, my fam? Jamaican Joe here. Today I'm going to show you the track with motard, so stick with me and I catch the vibe. Seeing?
Yeah, Mom, what's going on? Yeah, I'm out here at CJ's Raceway for the Buffalo 100. This is one of my favorite tracks. I don't know, I just always love this track. I do decent for me out here when it's, especially when it's dry. As you can see, I have my good buddy Jamaican Joe out here. And since we're pretty early, you can see a lot of the flags and stuff weren't up because we were expecting some storms and things. So I brought Jamaican Joe out for a little trip with me today, and I hope you enjoy the content. And you'll see that the ribbons will be put up because they just don't want to put them up and have them blown down. So remember, Saturday is bikes and Stasics, and Sunday is the good old dirt bikes. 8.7 mile track, if I didn't already say that. Let's see. I'm gonna try to figure this first section out, but he says pretty much the same. We're gonna be doing a couple swoopies here around that tree over here, and then we're gonna head back that way, and hopefully I see some markers. But I'm out early. I had a couple days off, so I was able to come out early today, and there might be some weather coming tonight, tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, who knows, but we'll see. Let's get it on. So today I got my trusty 110 Honda, man, you can't beat them. Oh. All right, so around the first turn, probably look for, I don't know, I was driving in on the gravel road and it wasn't throwing up any dust, so there may be some moisture still here from all the rain we've had. So, like I said, this is gonna be hopefully not as long as the other one, but I wanted to bring the old pitter out here to give her a little, all right, so we're probably gonna be doing a couple little S's right here. Something like this, or around that side or something, but you know, that's the fields. They're all the same. You got a couple little turns to slow you down. All right, so what we got here? We got going through the gates. I gotta watch, oh yeah, there's a turn here. But like I said, I always appreciate these guys letting me come out here and do these early. You know, they tell me, hey, we're not quite done. I said, well, that's okay. Get as much as you can. I'll come out and do them. You know, you can't, oh man, look at that. Red-tailed hawk, that's nice. That's a biggie. All right, so if you've ridden this track, like I said, it's my favorite track. It's Jamaican Joe's favorite track. He loves me, and when I call him, he's like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. I said, yeah, man, we're gonna be running this track a couple times a week, or a couple times here pretty quickly. And he's like, all right, man, I'm down. I can't really do the Jamaican accent, but you know. And then obviously GNCC will be coming out here for the buckwheat. So, all right, so we start off in the woods. I see some bear tracks, so he's still up in front of me. He's big and old, he'll get tired. Old black bear, man, he's a good guy. So yeah, oh wow. If I said Bigfoot, I'm sorry. It's the black bear, Jamaican Joe. He always gets pissed at me because I've been hanging out with the Bigfoot so much lately. He's like, dude, you gotta come out, you gotta call me up. So I was like, all right. So you got a few water holes right here, which is a good sign. Keeps down the dust. I think last time we were out here, we ran it the other direction. So this time we're gonna be going this way. All right, so the micros will be heading off here, and then they'll be going, looks like up maybe a hill climb and then back over in there. So we'll probably link up with them again. All right, Froggies, watch it, I'm coming through. All right, I don't see any bear. Oh yes. I'll catch him up here somewhere. He gets lazy. Don't let him tell him, don't tell him I told you that. All right, so this is gonna be a little fast section right here. It's got some kickers and stuff in it. Oh, into another water hole. So obviously, whoa, frog's jumping. Oh no, whoop, wrong gear. That's all right. That's what's nice about the 110. You basically got to pick it up, carry it through anything. I don't want to do that today though, because when I call it, ooh, here's that little drop off. It's pretty fun. And then probably straight up a hill. Yeah. Come on, baby. Woo! Oh man, I need some shocks on this thing. Bottom out. Alright, there's some foot tracks. Alright, so you got that little left-hander turn right there. Woo! And you got some, you're going to have some water breaks coming down too, so be careful on some of those.
This spot always cool and shady. And don't forget my friends, and subscribe and like my bro's YouTube channel.
This is tight little off camber section right here. Ronnie said you should be able to make it around in that. I said, well, just have your phone handy. So like I said, don't get all freaked out if, I mean, they got it pretty well marked like they always do. But like I said, it'll all be up. They just don't like putting it up twice. All right, so we got a little downhill. We're still with youth and adult. I think they run the youth pretty far with us. I'm not sure about this direction, but hopefully they got a good, oh man, a little washed out right there. So a little tight turn. So here we hit the 1 mile mark. So be careful right here. Bikes and stuff can probably go through here, but quads probably want to take this little outer section or right through here if you want to do that. But no, like I said, this is one of my favorite tracks, and it's just the perfect West Virginia, you know, mixture of some rocks, but mainly more this kind of clay, kind of dirt stuff, which is real nice when it's dry. You know, when it's muddy out here, about every track's crap. All right, we got a steep little uphill right here. I'm not seeing anything of Jamaican Joe. He might have taken off. He might have taken off somewhere. Oh wait, I think I may see him up there. Oh yeah, little jumpers right there. Have to come out and videotape that. Nope, that wasn't him. That was Stump. Sorry, Jim. Sorry, Joe, I confused you. Oh, so instead of going up, we're going down right here. So a couple little sections. You got a little wood drop-off section right here, right through here. You can see the quad tracks, and right back over here where I'm at. So there's a 3 little liner coming into this downhill section. And like I said, it's 8.7. And we saw the 1 mile mark, but that was probably from the start. All right, so this is a good little section right here. Left coming down this hill within the first, oh, it's gonna probably be the first quarter mile. Probably stay to the right over here. There's gonna be a little jump at the end of it. Anybody wants to come and, I know this is probably pretty good over here, unless you're really wanting to make a pass or something. Bottleneck, be careful. Parents, if you haven't been here, it's kind of behind the start, and if you're looking, like standing at the start looking at where everybody's gonna be taking off, it's gonna be to your left. So, all right, so once you get down through there, that's always a good little section. You're gonna come screaming across this field. Here's the little gate. I was supposed to watch for a little wire and stuff. And I said, Ronnie, I said, I told you I'm blind as a bat. I said, you know me, I'll probably hit it. But he made it real nice for me. So I'm gonna close it back up for him. All right, so we're shooting downhill after you open that fence. Cross through the fence, not open. The fence will be open. They're keeping the cows in a shaded section since it's so hot. My car was reading about 90 today. I have no, bear tracks. Bear tracks are getting close. He's getting tired. Old Grizz is getting tired. I may see him up there. Whoa. But yeah, they're keeping, it was about 90 degrees, so those cows are probably pretty hot. Oh, more tracks. Yeah. Hopefully I'll catch them up here, make them run. Alright, so this little section is nice, smooth, it's damp. Little uphill, nothing big. Alright, now this section, if I'm thinking of, no, not yet. You got some mud, you're probably better off staying up top. But look at that 110, just hammers through it. Like I said, if I had some better shocks on the thing, I'd probably ride this pretty well. Oh, mud, deep. Alright, so it's a good little muddy section. Hopefully the stuff gets packed down and not get softer. So, Fridley, no, I don't know if you're racing this weekend, so no rain dance there. Alright, so we should be getting up to about the 2-mile mark or so. Oh. Little stank. I keep going this fast, Jamaican Joe's gonna be finished before I will. Yeah, this section over here can get gnarly. It's gonna get rooted up. Like during the winter and the rains, all that shit gets washed down here. Well, this section, careful of the pipe, will get probably rutted out, especially back in here. Shit, I'm talking, he's probably waiting for me. But who says you couldn't come out here and race on 110? Oh, nice little hill climb here. It's already got some roots. Yeah. Come on, baby. Yeah. Alright, so once you get up top there, you're going to shoot right back down. Yeah, so we're going to be riding some sections that we normally don't ride, so which is cool. So I don't think it's going to be the same CJ layout. Alright, so we're going to shoot across through here. As soon as you see this log, make a hard right. Oh, bear tracks. I don't think anybody wants to go over that, but this is probably going to get rutted out, maybe right in here. That looks pretty deep. Hopefully this sun and stuff will keep it dry, because I don't want to. A few moments later. Alright, so I don't know what side to hit that on. It's going to get muddy, so hit it hard. So yeah, I mean, this track definitely has some moisture in it. Alright, so you're shooting up through here. Still youth and adults. We'll let all the youth riders get stuck. And then, or pat it down, take all the mud off of it. Thought maybe I had a flat tire. Oh no. He threw a stick at me? That son of a bitch. He out here messing with me. I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be eating bear tonight. I'll catch him somewhere and run his ass down. I smell him, he's close. Smell like bear. He can't go too long. Alright, so this is a little uphill. Not really much of an uphill, but got some nice turns in it. But right now, like I said, the top is just perfect. It's like I said, it should pack down really nice. You're getting these hard sections really nice. Thanks to Jennings family for letting us come back out here. Like I said, I could race this track probably once a month, twice a month. Alright, oh, there's a little cross cut. He said he'll fill these in. I know this section. It's a little uphill section into this little grass field, kind of off cambered. I guess it'd be kind of a right-of-way or something next to a fence. Good little hill climb, steep. And then you're gonna hit this flat rock section, burn it up, get all the mud. Oh no. I think we got another hill climb over here. I've never taken the 110 for a test ride, but ridden the track, and I know basically what it can and can't do. And it's the rider also. I know what I can and can't do. Alright, so I wonder if Seth gave me a ride or something. Alright, so here's some braking, so don't start blowing through this stuff. It's a pain in the ass to put it all back up. But here's some braking, I guess you'd call them slowing down. Alright, so you're gonna go up. Oh, this is cool. So you gotta come up around it. Oh no, I missed it down there. I thought, see, I told you my eyes are bad. You don't do what I just did. Yeah. Alright, so I hope you're right, Ronnie. So I like to come out and film this little section over here. Around here is that downhill I was talking about. You just kind of keep coming around and you'll keep walking out through here. And it's a pretty good hill climb. A lot of parents are always out here. There's one, if it's bogged up, you can come up this little left-hand side, but right here is the main line. It's fast, it's good. So let's give it a shot. We're in first gear, right? Yep. Stock. Alright, so we made it to the top. Nice little clay dirt. Alright, so there's a bottom section up there. There's a little top section up here. If you don't want to hit the water, stay high on the ridge. Alright, so we got a little tight little swoop section right here. Hope everybody else is excited about this weekend. Looks like it's going to be a good weekend. I like it. Like I said, I'm out here with no shirt on, shorts, just some boots. Some boots, baby. All right, so right here when you start seeing that, you're at the 2.5. That looks cozy. I think I always say that. Alright, so you pop back into the woods. A few little S-turns. Track is just prime right now. Little jump. Woo. Yeah, 110 can get it, man. Woo! Little slide in there. Alright, so a little crossover this little water section. Alright, now we got a big water hole. Let's try this left side. Alright, left side's good. For me, anyway. Alright, so you kind of come up, do a little, oh yeah, I remember this one. You come down that short side right there. There's a little jump right here, there's a little water break, little kicker, be careful. So this is a nice little section, a couple little water holes. Be gone. Still with youth, that's a good thing. Youth guys get to watch a lot. I can find old Jamaican Joe out here somewhere. Right turn right there. Yeah, it's just so much nicer riding when the track is dry. me tell you, we've been having a wet season. Well, yeah, I guess you could say that. Flooding all over the place. All right, so right here, be careful. We're gonna hit a hard right-hand turn, and it's a downhill. Nice little downhill right here. Like I said, video camera doesn't do anything, but it never does. Never really shows you the steepness of it. But it was I'd give it about a 6, but it was short. 5. Another one. It's got some junk. You can basically, oh shit, bottom out. You can basically just kind of coast down to the bottom of this one. A couple lines right here take you down to the bottom. And then I think we'll probably meet up with the minis, probably for a little bit. All right, so yeah, that's a good little section right over there that we used to always go up. That right there is pretty fun. That'll probably be GNCC maybe. All right, so we got the little hill climb right here. It's a good little section back here. It stays damp. Whoa, shit. Sorry, language. Kids, you'll find out. Oh, we're back with the minis. If your parents cuss and stuff, you guys are the reasons that did it. I'm kidding. That's like my kids, but all right. So a little hard left-hand turn at the 3 mile mark. Oh yeah. Now the minis, parents want to come out here. It's just kind of down from the left side, like I said, from the start, or if you're facing at it, it's kind of the right side. But this is kind of always a good little section for the minis and some of the youth, you know. That's why, because she deep. That side, I don't know. A few moments later. All right, so anyways, if you raced it, you know it. And I just, like I said, my mind's not really on racing right now, so I'm just picking crap ass lines, because I would probably hit over here just to watch that mud pile. The mud pile. Jam through here. That's just me. Oh, this can get gnarly. This route right here will get dug out and through this little section right here. It's weird when you see bikes and ATVs, certain sections obviously don't mess with them as much as others, you know what I mean? Yeah, they've obviously had some good rain up here. You see a lot of washout. Good track though. I mean, even on the pit bike, it's flowy. I mean, except for, you know, trying to avoid the water holes and stuff. It's that's kind of new. I don't remember. Maybe get lost on so many tracks. All right, so that's a sharp hairpin turn right there coming out. We might have went into it. Couple little swoops. That section can get rutted out too. Alright, so looks like adults are going to be cutting off and youth and stuff will be going back towards that way. So adults coming back into the woods. It's a good little section back in here. So yeah, this weekend we're probably gonna have a little bit of mixture of some dust, some mud, some water. I don't see a lot of these holes clearing up, even with the heat and stuff. Some of these are pretty deep. So this will be a nice little mud hole section. That's got good base to it though. It's kind of rocky compared to some of the other ones. Whoa! Oh, are you kidding me? Piece of mud just flew up and went down the back of my pan. Ah, oh, son of a, I'm gonna have to go up to the lake and jump in. Alright, so let's see where we at. Where are we at? Do we see the 4? I'm out here just jabbering. Couldn't keep up forever. He's too slow. He knows these woods though. He's gonna cut it off and then he's gonna probably end up, I'll probably catch him over here somewhere. Alright, so you're swooping through there. You got a bridge. What does this say? 3.5 miles. Track map should probably be out tonight. Hopefully my video's out tonight, Friday. It's Thursday, but who knows. Alright, so that's whoa, deep water. I'd stay to the left of that. You got this field section to cross. Oh yeah, my favorite section. I call it the roller coaster. Woo! Oh no. Yeah, like I said, I still don't have a vehicle to get anything, so racing probably not going to happen this weekend, if anybody was wondering. But yeah, right there's a little fun section. It's probably one of my favorite sections on the track right here. And you probably heard me say it before. Probably getting tired of watching me, listening to me. I get tired listening myself. Alright, so we're coming up to a stream. Bears behind me, old Jamaican Joe. He's probably gonna stop and get a drink.
Every time I reach the water, I get a little sip and I wash off my face while motard's still pushing on.
That son of a bitch is lazy. He said, oh, you got a motor. I said, dude, you got 4 legs. Alright, so you can go down through there, but bikes, it looks like yeah, you can come over this way. A little shortcut right there. Right there, if you didn't know about it. Whoa. Ah. This is the hill you want to make sure you get momentum. Not like me. It's wet and slick. That's why I said these back sections. These back sections don't get much. 4 mile mark. Halfway through. Not much sun back here. fat ass up. Alright, so in the 4-mile mark, you're on the kind of top of the ridge, shooting down. Little jump. Bike and quad, probably. Shit. I always forget. Neutral completely down. Oh yeah. Woo! Oh, I ain't going down there. Stay up top. That's in the 4-mile mark. There's a tire if anybody needs one. Oh yeah. Like I said, a couple months, GNCC will be out here. Next weekend's the, I think it's called the Osborne Off-Road Camp. Not sure if they're still open for invites, but you always try. They put on a good camp. I'm gonna go up around this, because we're still on that backside, but it's got a good rock base, most of them. But like I said, most of the time I'm on a quad or, you know, 21-inch front tire and 18 back. And whoa! And then the drop off. Oh yeah, the other way's pretty cool. Oh, what's this thing? This is like a coal section back here. It's dark. Now this hole right here, I know, in fact, has some rocks, because it gets pretty gnarly. It gets rutted out and stuff in here. So let's do it, I guess. It's hotter than hell, so I don't mind getting wet. What gear am I in? All right. Sweet, good job. All right, so we come out of that 4.5-mile mark. So if you're keeping track out there. All right, sorry, so I had a phone call there. So this little downhill. Whoa, got some junk in it. Rocky, still good. Alright, so up to the left, maybe some new section we haven't ridden in a while. Just a little cut over to the top. Man, I keep thinking that's the bear. They're going to trick me out. I should have lost him, but on the phone he might have caught up. Alright, so this got some rocks in it. And then you go into an uphill. Pushing them. All right, so this is that other little dark section, like coal dust kind of. And then there should be a nice little hill climb right after this. Yeah. All right, let's go. Good hill climb right there. Still going. catch me. Oh! Took one off the shoulder. Alright, so a lot of swoopies right here. Nice little section. Very flowmatic. Nice little berm into some water. I slipped out there one year. It was a GNCC race and I went down. And I got all muddy. I know it was up here because I think we crossed over there. So we're going to be making a left right here. Heading back in. So what I say, we're at the 4, so maybe shooting 4.5. I just told him 50 bucks I'd beat him back to the finish line, so we'll see. And he's cheating though. He's not running track. I know he's not. But alright, so it's a little fun little section right there. Kind of back and forth S and S's. Oh, deer. Woo! Nice. That's a good weekend, like I told you. See them deer? Just be careful. That was a big doe too. Oh, briars. Wow, man. I've had enough of briars. My arms are finally healing up from last year. Little tight S-turns. Yeah, that was fun. That was cool. Oh, so I don't miss that. We're at the 5-mile mark. Shooting, this is downhill, a little off camber right here. It's got some camelbacks. Whoa. Little uphill climb. Still going. Oh yeah, she's moist. Getting this limestone or sandstone right there. So then you're shooting across. If you ever want to feel how long it takes to get around with the lap, take a 110 and ride it. Stock though, nothing tricky, you know. Only tricky thing I have on this is the seat and some for the clutch that I read that they're easy to bend. Alright, so a little drop off right here. Oh, across the field. A little hard right hand turn. Cool section. I don't know if we've ridden this in a while, but I like that. Oh, I think so. This gets deep. Oh, no, nice little hill climb. It's all skidded out. Possibly whitetail up in front of her. Jamaican Joe may have some dinner tonight. He said he was hungry for some West Virginia deer. He likes the jerky. Alright, so this is a cool little sweepy section. Hard left, downhill. Watch the, I think he's going to grade these out, but they're just washouts, so it just doesn't tear up the whole hill. Like I said, I'm early. It's probably one of the earliest track previews I've done. So, and still it's way marked off, you know, more than you hoped it could be for them, you know, this early. Nice little downhill too, coming off this hill. Got a few little rocks. This gets kind of rutted out, and you'll kind of get like off camber. What's the blackberry sitch? Looks like maybe another week or two. All right, so up this little hill. Yeah, I'm surprised. I mean, I guess we've had some rain, but I'm surprised there's as much water that there is and moisture in the ground, which is good. So, I mean, the only time you might get a lot of dust is in the field sections. So, and then hopefully we get some wind, you know, that takes care of that. But normally up top CJ's is pretty windy, so that's, like I said, why they didn't put the markers. Nice little, oh wow. Thank God it was soft because I was going over. Whoa! All right, so downhill, you see he's graded it out. You know, and after, this is the funny part about Supercross and cross country. You know, even when they fix the track up. All right, Eric. Gonna be one of these weekends, maybe. Now that was weird. Just kind of, front end just kind of sunk down. Downhill section. What kind of gearing do people run the 410s? I haven't really looked. I think the gearing needs to be changed. Alright, so a little downhill right here. Got some rocks. But yeah, if you're going to race any track this year, alright, so downhill, little line over here. You can take your momentum, try to cut and go up short, or go outside, out around the outside, which I'm probably going to do, because I probably picked the wrong line. And it's kind of like an S-turn. Oh no. Oh, it's a good hill climb. And they put in some good ones this year. Oh, lost momentum. So we made it to the top. Like I said, when you're always up high, you always got to come down low. So it's a little low section here. Nice hill climb. This little coal little, don't turn in left, shoot across up to the 6. If you don't see the 6 mile marker, you went the wrong way, because You get to go down this hill. Get down the bottom, nice little right hand turn. Seriously, I may have to jump in the lake, man. There's mud flowing up in my pajamas. Alright, so a little across this little green belt. Not sure what happened to Jamaican Joe. I think I lost his ass. So we'll see him at the end probably. Somewhere. What did I just say, 6 mile mark? So cut to the left. So go to the rock section over here. But yeah, what I was saying, if you're gonna race any good tracks this year, we should race them all, but like I said, this is one of my favorites. A lot of new sections that we haven't run, so this is kind of the rockier little part of it, but nothing like snowshoe or any of that crap. This is downhill. Still going down. Little rocky uphill climb. Downhill, nice. Yeah. Oh man. All right, had to fix the back brake. So anyways, we had 6 uphill. Another water hole. Well, buffaloes like water, don't they? So it's a good call. A lot of water holes. Got some a lot of junk. Kind of rocky through here. Kind of sand. So you thought I was crazy, Ronnie. I knew there was rocks out here. Into an uphill climb. Remember, we're just adults up here. This part of it. Oh shit! The hell was that? Holy crap! So keep your momentum. Unfortunately, I didn't. I think we just passed either 6.5 or 7. Ow! Ah, damn. That's why you should always wear a shirt. One of my funnest and probably one of my hardest track previews I've done. Oh, a little kicker. You'll probably take that off. These are all just water breaks. I could use the water. Alright, so we got some ups and downs. This section back here could get, I mean, if we get more rain, this could get nasty. Weather keeps changing on us here in West Virginia. I didn't hear of any bike-only section, but it's been tougher than this week. Coming out here working in 90+ degree weather. And all the berms have washed away, so you know they've gotten some good, because we've been out here, what, a month ago or so? And maybe longer, I can't remember, but and then, like I said, we're running some new sections too. I mean, several times running it, you can't just blow through everything. But yeah, I just, like I said, I just like it. It's a good track. Especially this one, real flowy on a quad would be nice. Uphill, little into the woods, short right. Whoa, hopefully I got enough film. Even if I was on a regular bike, it'd probably still be taking about this much time. Use the berm, little downhill. Whoa, it's got that slick, like sandstone or something, but it gives you grip. It's kind of like duct tape. You can move your feet, but it also gives you grip. Oh, not duct tape, grip tape. Sorry, I was concentrating. Grip tape like on a skateboard. Alright, so we're going uphill. Shooting across. More mud. Probably not as much as you guys dealt with last week in a snowshoe. It's been nice to have been there, but oh well. Watch this fence right here. Oh! Shoot across. Don't try to jump this thing. I mean, you can if you know where you're going. But right here is a good tree you can probably catch. So it looks like a tree's falling, so we're going to stay low. Trying to miss all these branches. I don't want to shoot into my leg. I don't think I've ever done a track preview just in shorts and boots. If any women want to try that, I'll give them my pit bike to come out here and do one on. All right, so down, make a hard right. I think Seth's subjective. This track preview was to get me wet because he knew it was going to be hot, so he probably figured, man, motard probably needs some cooling down about every 5 minutes, but not 5 minutes, but every 50 feet. Oh, but like I said, we got one more nice day tomorrow, and oh, there go the deer. Woo, nice jump. And so I just don't think a lot of these low spots are going to get cut out, blown out. So it's past another little water hole, make a hard little right. Little jump. A lot of frogs down here. What they call it, gigging? Jigging. Alright, so like I said, I'm not sure what mile marker we're on. At this point I'm just trying to survive. Oh yeah, nice. Little jump. Onto a coal ridge. Oh, I know where we're at. 7.5. We're bringing her home, boys. You know, Jamaican Joe just cut everything off, so. Alright, so this section down here, what can you really say about it? Over there, I've seen some gnarly stuff. Through here, I've seen some gnarly stuff. This is probably one of the tracks I filmed the most. We're back with the minis, by the way. Probably the most I've filmed is this track, and this is always a nice little water hole section right here. I'm not even gonna attempt to go through it because I've seen what can go through and I've seen what can't go through it. And what I'm on right now, yeah. But have fun. So I'm going to take the old man's way, which normally ends up happening as they come up this way. And then hopefully the yellow, there was bad yellow jackets last year and there was one right there. Bad hole. Then you cross the stream. Gets slicker and snot when it's wet. So then we shoot back into the field, going up towards the finish. So I just want to thank everybody. Probably bad time to say anything. But like always, I just want to thank everybody for Ronnie, Jennifer, Sydney, Seth, getting the track ready and coming out here. It's an 8.7 mile adult track, and Saturday is quads, Sunday will be the bikes. Stasics on both days at 12:30. So if you guys are interested in Stasic racing for your kids, bring them on out. And here's a pink penguin, or not a penguin, it's what do you call that bird? A flamingo. It's a flamingo, a pink flamingo, and that was Jennifer back there. She's out here setting ribbon up. Maybe no storms are coming. But yeah, I just appreciate everybody watching my channel. And but yeah, they don't have the ribbons because, like I said, we're a chance of rain and stuff coming. But this will bring you back into the finish. So yeah, I'm gonna go off and eat some dinner too. Hope old Jamaican Joe got some deer, because I'm starving. So yeah, you're just gonna swoop back in here, and then you'll come through the finish. once you come through the finish, you'll head back out. However they come in, and then you'll shoot back out. Come out around this tree right here, around that tree down there, and then back around by the start, in front of the start right here, and then back around. So yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for
reach back at the start. My heart a beat fast. Can't wait for Motards race videos this weekend. Thanks for watching the track with me today. Next time, me and Motard want to see all on come cheer upon the racers. Respect every time.